What's up, Taiwan? Good morning. I'm Joey Chou with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. An iconic figure of the Taiwan independence movement, Peng Ming-min, has died at the age of 98 in Taipei. He was one of the most influential figures in Taiwan's ruling party, the Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP. Our reporter Andrew Ryan takes a look at his life.
Peng Ming-min lived through a world war. He lost an arm in an air raid, and he witnessed the Americans dropping an atomic bomb on Nagasaki, Japan. But as dramatic as those events were, it's for something entirely different that the people of Taiwan will remember him, and it's something deeply connected to his roots. In 1964, he was sentenced to 8 years in prison for political activism. In 1970, he managed to escape Taiwan, fleeing first to Sweden and then later moving to the United States. More than 20 years had passed by the time he was finally allowed to return to Taiwan. Peng spent his decades abroad, working tirelessly for the cause of Taiwan's independence from China. He helped to found one of the largest pro-Taiwan lobbying groups in the United States, the Formosan Association of Public Affairs. It was only after the Kuomintang, or KMT, ended Taiwan's decades-long martial law and started the process of democratization that Peng was finally able to return to his homeland. Peng joined the Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, becoming its first presidential candidate in 1996. Although he lost, Peng did not have to wait long for a DPP president to take office. In 2000, Chen Shui-bian made history, becoming the nation's first opposition party president. Peng was later appointed as a presidential advisor. Upon hearing news of Peng's passing on Friday, leading members of the ruling DPP had high praise for the man and his legacy.
相信台湾人会感念这一个非常伟大的人格者、奋斗者，我们的后来者会继续追随他的脚步。
Today, as Taiwan marks the passing of Peng Ming-min, his dream of a democratic Taiwan, which he had fought for more than half a century, has become a reality. Rick Yi, Ed Moon, and Andrew Ryan for TaiwanPlus.
Kristen Bowado is a Filipino volunteer teacher and vlogger who has lived in Ukraine for a year and a half and decided to stay in the capital city, Kyiv, after the Russian invasion began at the end of February. She told TaiwanPlus reporter Rick Glowert what it's like to experience an air raid.
We were watching a really funny film, actually. So we were all relaxed, we were all calm, we were expecting to have peaceful skies in that evening. And then suddenly a bomb hits, and it was really loud. It was deafening, so the windows start to vibrate. And right before the bomb hit the ground, you feel the earth shaking beneath your feet. And then it explodes. And I was really scared because I don't know if maybe the next strike will be near to us, if there's going to be a carpet bombing scheme or anything like that.
How has Ukraine adapted to become a country that is at war?
First, the government, they've started to dole out like aid for people who are still here. They've allotted a lot more budget to the military as well. They've also started to encourage people to keep working because the economy needs to function. I've seen some restaurants starting to open up. Like there's this kebab shawarma shop near us that just opened yesterday. With regards to transport, it's still open, especially the intercity railway, because they need to keep evacuating people. Shops are still working. It's mandated for them to function so that people can get their supplies.
Could you tell us about making that decision to stay in Ukraine?
For me, making that decision wasn't very easy, you know. We never really expected the war to begin. We were thinking that, Putin's not mad enough to do this. But one day he just did. Actually, the decision to stay was prompted by a lot of reasons. The first being that Ukraine has become very dear to me. It's been my home during the pandemic. Besides that, I've also found friends and especially chosen family who are here. And so that was the first thing that I actually thought about when the bombs started to fall down from the sky. I wanted to be with my family. I wanted to protect them. I wanted to stay with them because we don't know what's going to happen next, Any of us can die at this very moment.
Major League Baseball has begun in the United States. It's the world's top professional league, and people in Taiwan are also feeling the excitement. TaiwanPlus reporter Ming-min takes us through the history of Taiwanese baseball and its current developments.
Hendricks winds it up and fires.
With the first pitch, the Major League Baseball season is now underway. Fans have waited 5 months for this day. In fact, the season almost didn't happen. A collective bargaining agreement between the baseball team owners and the players' union was struck at the 11th hour, allowing the season to begin. Some 7,000 miles away, Taiwan's baseball season is in its second week. But Taiwanese fans are also looking across the Pacific.
It all started with Tan Xingming in 1970s, but he only pitched for the minor leagues of the San Francisco Giants for a little while. But he signified a start of Taiwanese baseball player go to the United States to play baseball.
After that, more scouts will look to Taiwan to find baseball talents. While Chen Jingfeng, Cao Jinghui, and Guo Hongzhi all got a taste of the big leagues, one pitcher in particular found success.
In 2005, Wang Jianming also got promoted to the Yankees big league club, big league level. And he started off very strong in 2006, 2007. He both won 19 games and even, considered to be one of the competitors for the Cy Young Award, the highest honor of pitchers in the Major League Baseball. Brought pride and also brought a lot of happiness to people who cared about baseball in Taiwan.
Baseball first came to Taiwan under Japanese colonial rule in the late 19th century. The sport was heavily promoted by the Japanese until they were replaced by the Kuomintang, or the KMT government, who didn't want people to play the sport.
The reason is that baseball is considered something that Japanese people brought to Taiwan. So national government didn't want to, promote things that were left by the Japanese.
In spite of the KMT's attempts to stifle the sport, baseball's popularity kept growing.
In the late 1960s and 1970s, our Little League team, played very well in Williamsport, the American Little League Championship. And they got several titles during those times. All the people in Taiwan were attracted to baseball during that time because it was considered a very big honor and very big something you can be proud of.
Taiwan wins their 5th in a row.
In fact, between 1969 and 1996, Taiwan's Little League team won 17 championships, more than any other country besides the United States.
After those times, baseball has become a bigger thing in Taiwan. And in the 1980s and 1990s, we competed very well. We won several international awards.
The latest World Baseball Softball Confederation listings, Taiwan baseball is ranked second in the world. Now that the Major League Baseball season has officially begun, fans in Taiwan are keeping a close eye on all of their fellow compatriots playing in the world's top baseball league. Those looking to become not just a household name for Taiwan, but for the whole world. Alex Chen and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from here in Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of mountain hawk eagles at Taipei Zoo. I've been Joey Chou. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
In a changing world, when voices are being silenced, TaiwanPlus is listening. We tell those stories. No compromise. No boundaries.
People in Taiwan.
No fear.
I want to study Chinese. I'm Ryan Kilpatrick. Capital Taipei. TaiwanPlus.
TaiwanPlus News.